Hello, I salute everybody. Here to give you a guide to how you submit all the 30% addition to the core curriculum and minimum academic standards, CCMAS. I'm Peter Okebukola, and today is January 31st, 2023. As you have noticed, the video number 2 was December 31st, 2022, and just exactly a month away. What are we to do now? We have to thank God for keeping us during the first month of 2023. Hey, I have an assurance for you. We are going to go through February, March, April, December 2023 and decades beyond. So this is the prize that awaits all of you, all of us, when we submit and vetted and approved. We're going to get a certificate of successful completion of 30% addition to CCMAS. Look at what it reads. This is to confirm that University of Ahey, we're waiting for you. We're waiting for the first university to earn this certificate. Has successfully completed a 30% addition of courses in, you can see it's program by program. BSc Accounting, based on the institution's vision, mission, and other contextual peculiarities, assuring uniqueness in the quality of its graduates. When added to the 70% courses provided in the core curriculum and minimum academic standards, CCMAS, the university is now ready. Put your name there, University of whatever, now ready for 100% implementation of the new curriculum. Congratulations, we signed by Baba Rashid, my big boss. This man is awesome. I really, he's just in a class of his own in my heart. So, Professor Abubakar Rashid is going to sign this. We're hoping that everything will have ended by March 2023. So, what are we here to do? Oh, first of all, let me give honor to whom honor is due. I already gave the honor to Baba Rashid, the father of the Nigerian university system, Abubakar Adamu Rashid GCNUS. That's Grand Commander of the Nigerian university system. Now, at a global meeting on cultural assurance, you can see the date stamp. This is about 7 days ago in Washington, D.C. He presented his the blueprint, more or less, blueprint for his own work for 2050 to this is the most powerful woman in quality assurance in higher education in the world. She's the president of the Council for Higher Education Accreditation and chair International Quality Group. So these are the participants from Nigeria. This is my VC Lasso. This is a former minister. Excuse me, the Minister of State for Education. This is Baba Rashid himself and the others. Now, I'm not here to show you photos. Where I'm showing you this is because we don't blow mouth. We've told the world that Nigeria is setting up a model for curriculum development, and that God keeping us next year, we're going to show the process and the products. So we already have the process leading us to the product of 70%. We now want that of 30%. We've told the world this is the leadership of that global body. I am here, Peter Okebukola. I was the first chairman of the council of this global body. So we don't blow mouth. So I'm just showing you this to let you know the import of this exercise. So the goal of this short video, I hope it is short, is to provide a step-by-step guide to how you submit the CCMAS. It's just a 4-step process, as you can see listed. We're going to come back to this. So, but there are some preliminary notes. The first one and the second, I will emphasize in the next slide. But you see, the submission can only be made by the chairman, Senate Committee on the 30% addition to the CCMAS. We support for DAP. In other words, we want approval at the highest level in the university, because Senate is the number one, your guard there for academic matters. So we want approval of say it's not the thing coming from department or faculty or DAP to CCMAS headquarters. No, it has to have the blessing. That has been transmitted by Chairman Senate Committee on the 30% addition. This is another new name. So we have to ensure also that submissions have been processed through the department, faculty, or college, and said. In other words, It's not just some group of people with a program working group in one department. Say, okay, DAP, take, we're finished. No. You have to have the blessing of the department, blessing of the faculty of college, and then send it. No, let me emphasize these two things that I mentioned. That I stated earlier that I was going to emphasize on this slide. Now, you have to set up an internal process of scoring the submissions. In other words, see, we have a marking guide, which I've just called the National Scoring Guide. And the university, when the program working groups are finished, you should also score and ensure that no program or no course that scores less than 80% is green lighted. Green lighting, which kind of green light? Okay, whatever light you want to call it. What I mean here is that is approved. Okay, now if you watch video number 2, I just found out that many of our colleagues didn't watch video number 2. So errors were being committed. Indeed, we have an army of errors for submissions by many universities that submitted their 2 sample courses late. There are about 51 of them, and you can see army of errors. I'll come to that. I'll just go to show you some errors there. And the last one here, that's number 2, is that you must submit the package. You must submit the whole thing as a package. In other words, let's take a program. We have said 30% could be 18 courses. 18 courses, plus or minus. Why plus or minus? You can make the courses 3 units. So it's going to be less than 18 courses because you're looking at 30%. If you make it 2 units, 36 units, you are now going to have 18. I repeat, we're expecting 18 units from 36 units from a program. So if you calibrate each by about 2 units, you're going to have like 18. So we expect the thing to come as a package, not as fractions. So let me just show you something here, and there's something the other. Let's look at this submission from Bremer University. Now you have this. This is quite nice. You score full marks here. State approved relevance. I'm sure we'll score full marks here. Overview 2 paragraphs. That's fine. Objectives. You can see. I'm sure many of you will be giggling now. I say the objectives of the course are to understand. This is exactly what we said in the video. You must avoid. To understand. To understand. Learning objectives to understand. This is quite interesting. Though. I don't want to use the correct word. No, I don't want to use it. I wanted to say, no. So this is not understand though. And we did indicate that it was quantitative. And then look at the course content. Course content is good, but we did say that this course is designed to facilitate. That's not the course content. These people should watch this video, please. Although all these ones are being marked by the graders, about something of them. So the result will come out. But we've said that this is rubbish. I'm sorry to use that, but that's what it is because we have invested so much effort in letting you people know what you should write. This course is designed to facilitate. That's not it. We just want the topics here. Special attention will be paid to definition. No. Definition, and all of that. Full stop. Classification of this thing. Full stop. So this person has not watched this video and it's not interesting at all. Let's look at another one. This is HU. HU is all mark. Overview 2 paragraphs. Good enough. This is good. Yes. And then you have objectives. You can see explain. Describe is very good. Learning outcomes. Explain the history of metabolites and all that. Discuss the production of. We have given you a guide. Please, these people watch video number 2. We've said that you have to make it quantitative. Then course contents, metabolites, history of metabolites, types of metabolites. We said don't put this thing in comma. Hey, put full stops to separate them. Well, we are with the scores from the grading facilitators. But just to let you know that some people just didn't care. So the university, you must score locally, internally, before escalating it to the up. Yeah, just before I leave this, I also found something quite interesting. ABU, this learning, yeah, this is fine. They said approved relevance, okay, overview, 1 paragraph, we said 2 paragraphs. You can actually break this one down easily. Objectives of the course are to define, excellent. But look at this, learning outcomes, implement deep this. We ask you to quantify this. Then look at the course content. This is what has amused me. Module 1, deep neural network. This module will expose students to. This is not what we want. We just want the topics finished with one, put a full stop there. Module 1, module 2. That's not what we want. Yeah, so I've just shown you the army of errors from some of the submissions, but they are quite good. But you can see these. Look at the marking, national, if you like, marking guide. At least 2 paragraphs clearly giving the overview. At least 5 objectives. At least this. At least 17 topics should be listed. Okay, let's move on to the 4-step process, and I'm going to begin with number 1. Number 1 is for you to create a Word file for the program. And save the Word file. Please listen. Let's look at this one, because some of our friends and colleagues just put the thing out there. We won't put in their name, not following this naming system, but which is quite straightforward. So if it's about the university acronym is ABU. Then the program, simple, Administration and Management BSc Accounting. So it's not only ABU. Don't just put ABU Accounting. You have to put the discipline, Administration and Management, then BSc Accounting. So let's do this step 1. So I've created a new Word file. I'm doing step 1 now. So you then save it. You save it as Word. You save it as, let me go to the location where I want to save this file. Yeah, I'm going to have it in a folder called practice submission, and the one I'm doing is LASSO. I was using the LASSO example, a great university indeed. LASSO Education Computer. No, I don't miswrote there. BSc Ed Computer Science Education. So that's the thing. So that's what you're going to save it as. So this is let me even put this one here. Okay, so that's step 1. Quite easy. So what is step 2? Let's search for step 2. So by way of revising this, create a Word file for the program, which we did, and save as this. That's what we did. So step 2 is first page of the file should have the course summary. Hey, what's the meaning of course summary? Now I'm going to go back to video number 2 and show what the course summary is, which I'm sure you by now quite familiar. Yeah, so this is the course summary. We're looking for 18 courses, not so, but let's check. 1, 2, just a minute. Yeah, so this is the course summary. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have just 14. Why not? Because I have some courses at 33 units. So it doesn't really matter whether you need to have a team. The important thing is for you to have that 30% or 36 units for a 4-year program. But for a 5-year program, it's going to be different. So this is the first thing. So what do? All you need to do is just copy this whole thing. I'm doing Ctrl+C. I've copied it now, and I'm going to paste it in the file that I've just created. So this is the file that I've just created, LASSO Education, BSc Ed Computer Science Education. You can see it here. So I'm going to paste this. Ctrl+V will do that for me. We'll paste that page. So that's it. So I've done this. This is step 2. No, step 2 or 4. So we're almost there. So let's look at what step 3 is like. Yeah, before going there, let's review step 2. First page of that file should have the course summary. So that's what we have done. Let's look at step 3. Other pages should have the courses that have been developed in the sequence of the course summary. Hey, what did that all mean now? Quite straightforward. So let's see it. Yeah, so we're saying that this is just page 1. If it spills over to page 2, no problem. So with this page 1, and then you have what step 3 is. Each of these, the two pages of these courses, should now be pasted to follow. Everything should follow in that sequence, in this sequence. So you're going to have LASU EST 201 as the first one, 202, just in this sequence that you have it. So let me give you a quick demo of it. Yeah, you know, this is the one I proposed at a time, this LASU ST 301. So assume that's the first one. So all you need to do is just copy this. I've highlighted everything, I've copied it. So what do you think I should do? Yes, you are correct. We'll go and paste at the bottom of, let's see where this one is. Yeah. So this is this one. So we'll come here. You can actually go to the next page and paste it. So that is 301, although we're supposed to have 201 first, then 202, then 301, and all of that. So let's assume that this is, like you see, just 2 pages. You put the other one, the next course. You put the other one, the next course. You put the other one, the next course. And it goes on to 14. You know, I have 14. I have 14 in this case now. To 14. Yeah, to 14. You paste them, paste them, paste them. So don't paste the same thing, the different courses. I'm sure you know what I want. And then you may wish to put your page number. Yeah, put your page number, put it anywhere, center. Just a simple thing like that. So you have this. So I have a 13-page document. Although, if you are talking about 14 courses, so the minimum will be like 20 pages. So this is the document that you have to submit for this program. Let's go on to the next step. Well, before we take on the next step, the step 3 is, as we said, as I've demonstrated, other pages should have the courses that have been developed in the sequence of the course summary. And then step 4, which is the last, is you upload the file to the submission site. This is the submission site. Of course, I'm going to send a mail which will give you this URL, this address. So I don't need to cram anything. So how do you do that? Let me just show you. Yeah, before showing you, I think we will just look at this very interesting thing. And I would like to commend, I'd like to thank. How many thanks I say? 3 thanks. 3 thanks make what no. I'd like to really appreciate our directors of academic planning. Anywhere I go, I tell the world that our DAPs are the best in Africa. And some that said, oh, this work too much. I said, don't worry yourself. You are preparing. You are preparing for a future. You are preparing for higher office. So when you become vice chancellor now, nobody can tell you that no DAP can tell you that. So please just persevere. So the total number of courses or programs, that we're expecting from Abia State University 76, from ATBU 49, and it goes on like that. So these are the courses, the programs. I keep confusing myself. The programs that we're expecting, from the number of programs that we're expecting that you should upload. So how do you upload? I'll show you now. So this is the site where you're going to upload your final submission. And so let's see how it is. Quite straightforward. Final submission of all 30% addition. Okay, university greenlighted. Here, you can't just find any name there, because we only put names of universities that have been greenlighted. Greenlighted means that you've submitted your 2 sample courses, you have been vetted, and you've scored minimum of 70%. So some of you who are in the late category, we are still marking. As soon as we get that, I will upgrade this. I will upgrade this list. So you got that university, you submit it. Chairman, the usual thing we ask you. Sorry, we always ask you the same thing. This is because a different set of technical people working on some of the deep and all of that. Email address of this, telephone number. So this is where the action is. So the program that you want to upload, I'd like you to please make an important note of this. The program that you want to upload that are finished. So you just encourage your different program working groups in the departments. Just keep going. Get your 18 courses ready, and then 18 plus or minus ready, and then process through department, faculty, and all of that. And then when that is done, don't wait for everybody to finish. As soon as a program is done and you have the file, all you to do is just come here, select accounting, and then you then upload the file. Upload all 30% courses for a selected program as approved by Senate. And the file naming, we are reminding you here. So just come to here and upload that file. You know how to do this, and thank you very much. So you have to do this program by program. When another program surfaces, you fill another form and upload differently. Do you know why that is so? Because as soon as you upload, we are alerted, and we have to send what I've uploaded to the reviewers. They are waiting. They have to vet the thing, give you feedback, and then you revise and resubmit. So that's how this thing is going to work. So as soon as you watch this video, please encourage, I'm sure that's going on, encourage your departments and programs to keep working, and then score them. Yeah, you know, I was talking about green lighting. So this is the first one we released. So you can say Adamawa State University to proceed, Adekunle fair attempt, you know. So all the ones in green have been are now on that list, and I think we have a second one, and so on. So the latecomers will have to do the same for you. So that is it. That's step 4. You upload the file to the submission site, and as I said, program by program. So if Abia State University you have like 40 something, you have to enter this form 40 something times, and that's not going to be a big deal, because the prize that awaits you is this: certificate of successful completion of 30% addition to CCMAS. So congratulations to the first 10 universities that will have done this correctly. The prize awaits you. Thank you from me, Peter Okebukola. It is bye for now, and very best wishes.